Hi, Troy. I'm Megan from AAA Business Solutions.
Hi, Megan. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me today.
Oh, no problem. I'm kind of excited to hear what you have to offer.
Great. I think we'll be able to find a possible solution that will work well with you. AAA Business Solutions has been a copier leader in the Fox Valley for the last 30 years, and we work with a lot of companies about your size. Do you have a few minutes today so I can talk about what your business does and I can hopefully find some solutions for you?
Yeah, I have some time. I do have a meeting in 15 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. I'll keep it brief. First off, I'd like to get a better feel of the size and the volume that you're experiencing at this time. About how many copier scanners do you currently have?
We have 2 large capacity color copier scanners that are in constant use. I've been hearing some complaints from employees that the machines are always in use, and sometimes the prints take a long time to move through the queue.
Oh, okay, I see. Do you know if that's from people walking up to the machine and making copies, or is it more of the sending? Do most people make the copies walking up to it, or do most of them send it to print? I'm sorry.
Both. I know sometimes there's a line in the copier room, and others have mentioned that the printing takes a long time since many people are printing to the same unit.
Okay, I see. Do you think that it's because of the volume that's going to these copiers, or is it the actual speed of the machine that is becoming the issue?
A little of both. Our machines are getting old, and the speed doesn't seem to be what it once was. Also, our company has grown tremendously in the last 5 years, and we've added an additional 20 employees.
Wow, that's incredible. It's great to hear that your business is doing well. Do you know the approximate volume of copies that you do each month?
Last month we did about 7,000 on one machine and about 10,000 on another.
Wow, that is a lot of copies a month. How about the idea of adding additional copier machines, or do you have some space constraints?
We're a little bit packed in right now because of the growth, but the machines that are currently are currently quite large, and if we could find something a little smaller, we would probably, maybe add some additional units.
Okay, yeah, I see. I think we can find something that will work that's a smaller footprint. You mentioned the 2 machines that you currently have are color copier machines. Do you find the majority of the copies that you do are in color, or do you do also some black and white work?
We mostly print in black and white, but if we need to have a color option when the printing, a job site picture and plans. So I think the color is overused in most day-to-day situations, but that also gets expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, color ink supplies can get really pricey. Do you currently have a maintenance plan with your copiers that you have right now?
No, we're currently buying the ink ourselves. We had a maintenance agreement, but it expired and we did not renew it.
Okay, I see. Was there a particular reason you didn't renew the policy?
We weren't getting the responsiveness from the maintenance company that we would have liked to see. And the amount we were paying, we thought we could save if we just took care of ourselves. But with the amount of color ink that we go through, that has proven not to be the case.
Okay, I know that it gets expensive fast, and sometimes it's hard to keep track of the amount that you go through. I understand the need for the color option, but you would be open to looking at some black and white options for some certain work areas?
We could probably get by with just one copier that has a color option. I know some might complain, but I'm willing to look at that.
Okay, great to hear. I think we can find something that will work for everyone and stay within your budget. Are there any other things that you'd like me to know about that have been issues?
No, I think that covers it. We just don't want to be paying an arm and a leg.
Oh, I completely understand. If you don't mind me asking, what is your approximate budget to replace these copy machines?
We have about $30,000 budgeted for 2017, but we'd really like to keep it lower if possible.
Well, yeah. I think we can find something that you'd be pleased with. I'd love to put together some options for you. Would you be able to meet next week to go over some possible solutions?
Yeah, sure. I'm open next Wednesday at 10 o'clock.
Great, that will work. If you don't mind, I'd like to recap what we've gone over so I make sure that I have all the options captured in the proposal for next week. You mentioned that you're having some bottlenecks with your current copier speed and the number of units. I also can see that you have a pretty high volume of about 70,000 copies a month for both machines. So maybe we can look at options that include another unit. You're also open to looking at some black and white only copiers to save on the ink costs, but you need at least one with a color capability. And that hopefully we can get those color ink costs under control then. And your budget's around $30,000, but you'd like to stay under that if possible. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, you covered it very well.
Great. I look forward to meeting with you next Wednesday to go over our solutions. Thank you very much for your time, and have a great day.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.